friendships and relationships will shift, and that's okay. I don't think we talk about it enough, but when you're in school, when we're younger, when we're not in our 20s, it's because of proximity that you do have friends. You go to the same school, you are the same age group, so you're friends by default, by proximity. But once you leave that school environment and you're all in the same playing field out in the world, it's different. You have to make friends out of things that you share, probably the same mindset. You have, similar interests, similar hobbies, but you won't be the same age. It won't be a friendship that is manifested simply by, being in close distance with each other. And so as you outgrow some of these friends, I think it's the most painful part about growing up. It's just separating from people you thought you'd always have in your life, and just learning that as time goes, some people are only meant to stay for a chapter, not for the entire book, and that's okay. But it is painful, and I feel we don't talk about it enough. It's kind of like we shy away from it. It's taboo, but it does happen. And the more you evolve in life, the more you keep leveling up, I feel the more you lose friends. Because I don't think any person who has really achieved, success in life has that many friends. Most of those people have a very small circle, like a limited circle of people who actually support you and want you to do well. Because let's face it, also as you get older, you realize not everyone is around, for your best interest. Some people are what we call monitoring spirits. They only want to see, if you're where you're progressing in life, and if you're doing badly, they're happy. If you're doing well, they pretend to be happy, and it's very exhausting and very draining. There are also those types of people who are always in invisible competition with you. They're always trying to one-up you. And those types of relationships and friendships can get very draining, very toxic. So one thing I definitely will say is the older you get, the more, just expect friendships to be very chaotic. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying it won't be, how it was when you were younger, and that's okay. I feel we also need to normalize not necessarily, dissolving friendships in a toxic way, but just being amicable and saying we can be acquaintances, but truthfully, we don't think the same anymore. We don't want the same things out of life, and that's okay. We can all be, we can all root for each other from a distance, but it doesn't have to be beef. It doesn't have to be, toxic vibes. We can always catch up but not necessarily be as close as we once were. And that's okay, and that's life.